Alright guys, it is Wednesday afternoon, 2:44 p.m. right now, getting ready to head to the gym, making my pre-workout real quick before hitting a back day. So basically what I'm making for my pre-workout real quick, I have about 12 ounces of water right here, mixed it up with this Mio, the blueberry lemonade, which is super good. And then what I'm going to put in there for my actual pre-workout is a scoop and a half of the Ghost sour watermelon pre-workout, my favorite flavor, favorite tasting pre-workout that I've ever had. I haven't tried any of the new Ghost flavors like the Max Tuning flavor or the two different flavors that Christian Guzman has put out, but I have tried their other two, which is the black cherry and the sour watermelon, and I love this sour watermelon. But making up my pre-workout right now, like I said, heading to the gym. Then I'm going into town to get my Infinity War tickets because I don't live in a very super populated place. People don't go crazy for movies like they did in Florida or like they do in bigger markets like a Chicago or in LA or places like New York or whatever. So I don't necessarily have to be super stressed about getting pre-sale tickets, which is why I don't have my tickets yet, but I am getting them a day in advance because tomorrow's showing at 7 o'clock p.m. I do not want to show up there an hour before the showing and them be sold out or something. So I am going to play it safe and still go get them right now. But about to head to the gym. I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so just got here to the movies, gonna go inside and get my Infinity War tickets, but since I've got a movie pass and I can see as many movies as I want, I pay $10 a month, I can literally see one movie a day. I figured A Quiet Place is showing in like 5 minutes. I'll just go see that for a second time. I absolutely loved it the first time, and I don't even know if you guys can see me right now, the glare super bad, but I have officially started my summer diet. So I've got a protein bar, pure protein bar instead of popcorn, and then instead of like Diet Coke or anything, I brought my meal with me. Just going to mix that in a bottle of water. But about to get these tickets, see A Quiet Place, and I'll see you guys afterwards. So leaving the theater now, got my Infinity War tickets, saw A Quiet Place, and that's still one of my favorite movies of the year. Ready Player One, Black Panther, and A Quiet Place are my 3 favorite movies of 2018 so far. But in 24 hours, well, almost 24 hours, 24 hours and 10 minutes, we might have a new contender for favorite movie of 2018, favorite movie of the year, with Avengers Infinity War. The excitement I feel for that movie tomorrow, I have not felt this since probably The Force Awakens, maybe Jurassic World. One of those two. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been as excited as I am for Infinity War. And I only have to wait 24 more hours. I'm super excited. But about to head home. I'll probably tan on the way because I'm going on vacation in 2 weeks to Florida. I'll probably go to Universal and Disney again. I just have some time off work, so I figured why not go back down to Florida, visit, and have some fun. So because I am heading down to Florida, I do not want to be super, super pale. I'm going to go tan. Plus, it's summer. Well, almost summer. And when I'm leaning out and cutting, I look better. And you always look leaner when you're tanner. Remember that. So, gonna go tan, then head home. Alright guys, so done at the gym. Today hit a little bit of shoulders and then cardio and abs. So it was a little bit of a lighter day. I have been going relatively hard on legs, like my pull and push days and everything, because my split currently, legs Monday, and then I go chest on Tuesday. Wednesday is my pull day, so back and biceps. And then Thursday, I will either do arms or just like shoulders or cardio and abs or something like that. And then Friday, get back into legs. And then, so I do it 3 days on, 1 day off. And that 1 day off usually turns into cardio, abs, shoulders, arms. Kind of like an accessory day. But heading home now to get some work done on the computer. I have a couple plans to send out to clients. And then I have one package to put together. It is the very last Tregg Fisher Fitness shirt is going out. I had to special order one because for some reason I still had one large on my site even though I was sold out, so I had to special order one large Tregg Fisher Fitness shirt, send that to me, and then I can package it and send it out. So it has been a little bit longer. This was actually ordered like 2 weeks ago, but I didn't recognize it until I saw it in my Shopify, and I was like, oh shoot. And rather than just refunding the customer, I was like, you know what? What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to special order one because this person obviously wanted one, so then I could send it to them. So that's what I'm going to do when I get home, and I'll probably go out to eat for a quick kind of like lunch-ish dinner, late lunch with my dad before we go see Infinity War. So I'll see you guys when I get home. What? Shoes. They are. Alright guys, so here at Ruby Tuesdays before going to see Avengers Infinity War. Show you guys real quick what I got and the macros on it, because like I said before, we are on our summer diet now, and I know this is not the most macro friendly meal, but we're making it work. We've got a hickory bourbon chicken right here, like this bacon mac and cheese, which is more calories than everything else put together, and then sweet potato fries. The entire meal is 1,150 calories, which is a huge chunk of my total calories for the day, but I haven't had anything else really today. I had cake bites from Optimum Nutrition, and then I also had a protein bar, a pure protein bar. That's literally it. So this meal, 111 carbs, 49 fat, and 70 protein. So super high in protein, which is awesome. Pretty moderate in fat, and then obviously you're going to get a ton of carbs from the sweet potato fries and the bacon. But about to eat this real quick and then head to the movies. I'll see you guys there.
The end is near. When I'm done, half of humanity will still exist. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I hope they remember you.
Alright guys, so just got home from the movies. Let me turn that light on real quick. And my thoughts on Avengers Infinity War. Well, what I can tell you without spoiling it whatsoever, and honestly, this is the most spoilery movie I have literally ever seen. And what I mean by that is that it's so hard to tiptoe around what happens in this movie without spoiling anything, because so much happens. Literally, this is a game changer. This movie, over the past 10 years, we have had all sorts of movies build up to Avengers Infinity War. And in one movie, in 2.5 hours, the game's completely changed. The entire path of the MCU is going in a completely different direction now. We have met Thanos, and oh my goodness, Thanos might be my favorite part of this movie. We cannot complain about MCU villains after Thanos. Thanos is one of my favorite villains, maybe ever. What we found out about him, we know that he wants to destroy half of humanity, but why he wants to destroy half of humanity, you get to understand that what he feels like he's doing makes sense. What he feels like he's doing is offering some sort of salvation to the universe. And when we find out more about Thanos, we find out his motivations, you start to understand that he doesn't feel like what he's doing is wrong. And that makes him so extremely compelling as a villain. And the actual heroes in this movie is like this. That's who we go to see, the heroes in this movie. What I love about the heroes in this movie, what I loved so much about it, is that when they're introducing say a Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy, when they're introducing these characters, it feels like you're in their movie. When they introduce Black Panther and you're in Wakanda, it feels like Black Panther. When they introduced Doctor Strange, it feels like you're in the Doctor Strange movie. When they introduce the Guardians of the Galaxy and you're in space, you have the music playing. I feel like James Gunn probably directed this scene. It feels like a Guardians movie, and I love that. Even though Avengers is a very cohesive movie, everything flows extremely well in this movie. They start each character's introduction by making it feel like you're in their movie, and then slowly they transition into Infinity War, the movie that you are watching. And I loved that. It was so fun to watch the tones change from like a Doctor Strange or a Spider-Man Homecoming or a Guardians of the Galaxy. Those tones change from their specific movie to this Avengers Infinity War that you are watching. And wow, what the Russo brothers were able to do with this many characters to make everything just work together so well might be one of the greatest achievements that I've ever seen on the big screen. The first Avengers movie, obviously, huge achievement in just connecting the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe, but to have even more characters. You throw in Guardians of the Galaxy, you throw in Black Panther, you throw in Spider-Man Home. You're throwing in so many more characters at this point, and to make it feel like everything works, and to give characters not necessarily equal playing time or equal screen time, but to make them feel like they're all a very integral part of the overall story of this Avengers team, this squad. Making every character feel like they matter and like what they're doing is making a difference and like they are a true part of this team. That's what's so impressive. And the stakes in this movie are real. The stakes in this movie, they do not waste any time. Right from the get-go, you feel that this character, Thanos, he's a bad dude. He does not care who you are. He does not care how long you've been in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He does not care how attached you are to anyone in this universe. He does not care if you've been in one movie or if you've been in 6. He has a mission and he has a goal and a clear objective, and he will stop at nothing to achieve it. And if he has to kill you in the process, you better believe that your life is coming to an end at the snap of his fingers. So, did I love this movie? More than any movie I can remember. Jurassic World had those nostalgic feels for me. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was an absolute masterpiece and achievement in just computer graphics and performance capture and things like that. Those are some of my favorite movies that I've seen on the big screen, just because of what they meant to me. But to see the culmination of 10 years of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, to remember me coming home from my freshman year of college and going to see the first Avengers at midnight on Thursday with all my buddies from high school, and now to see Avengers Infinity War and to see how far it's come, and to really get that feeling that it's the beginning of the end for the MCU as we know it, is amazing. And this is an A+ for me. 10 out of 10. What they were able to do, what the Russo brothers were able to do with this cast, this story, wow. It is amazing. But that's really all I can say without. I feel like if I say anything else about Avengers Infinity War, we're going into spoilers, and I don't want to do that for you guys. So, hopefully you guys are going to see Avengers this weekend, because I definitely 100% recommend it. Go see it on the biggest screen possible. If you can see it in IMAX, see this movie in IMAX. It was shot in IMAX. It's meant to be seen on the biggest screen possible. I did not see it in IMAX tonight, but you can guarantee the next time I do see it, it will be on an IMAX screen. But have you seen Avengers? If you have, what'd you think? Don't spoil anything, but what did you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down, did you like it? Tell me down below. But this is going to wrap up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go down, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.